Bye. What's up, chat? What's up? Bye. Alright. So even if there's nobody in chat, hold on, I gotta just make sure volume works. Can y'all hear me good? Alright, I think y'all can hear me. I'm gonna test volume on game. I gotta make sure volume works. Can y'all hear me good? Yeah, stream takes a little while at the beginning. It's alright though. I'm gonna test volume on game. Alright. We're gonna mute up. Alright. I'm gonna start off this prayer or this stream with a prayer real quick. Because I love y'all. Child of God. As y'all know. Alright. I'm gonna start. Alright. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for letting us breathe. Thank you for letting us live through this day so we can be more like your Son, Jesus Christ. Lord, please forgive us for our sins and be with us for this whole week. Lord, I pray that everybody watching this stream right now will have a great week at school and will have no problems. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alright. Yo, we was playing some Perma-Fan build fights, you know, gotta get the crown. Bye. I'm chewing gum, by the way, so if y'all hear me chewing, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to call AG real quick. He don't know I'm live, so if he answer, that should be fun. Is he even on Fortnite? No, nobody's. Wow, no one's on. Oh, wait. Never mind. He was on 2 hours ago. Here, let me text him real quick. Yo, live wanna play with me on stream. I 100% Alright. Boring start. I know. We're gonna kick this off with a game of y'all wanna watch? I don't really wanna watch the thing. I mean, we can. I'm just playing some Fortnite. I really haven't even been on that much. Like, I really haven't. I literally just hopped on. Yeah. I'm not expecting this stream to be a long stream. I'm expecting to. Actually, we can make it a couple hours long. For anybody that's in chat, how's y'all day going, chat? How's y'all day going? I know y'all can't see that much of the screen, but you can see most of it. You just like can't see like the search. That's alright though. You can only do so much when you're recording with the phone. You know? Alright. Y'all see I pinned what's up chat in the chat. Like, Yeah, your turn. Your turn. You know. Alright, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna swallow my gums. That way y'all don't have to hear it. Hold up. I swallowed it. That's how much I love you. Because everybody knows that gum don't come out of your stomach until 7 years later. Chet, this is really random. I got y'all can't really see. Let me turn on the light real quick. We got icebreaker wintergreen. Is this good flavor? Is this a good flavor, Chet? I haven't played in a while. I'm gonna log in real quick. 10.5. Ja, I haven't streamed in a while. This is gonna be fun. At least I hope. The only thing I love more than making videos is going live and talking to chat. Whenever we get some more people in here, we will pray again. And we're in. Ooh, let's go. Nope. Leave. Oh wait, how did I miss that? Dang, I suck. Oh my gosh. No, I gotta go. I can't be embarrassing myself like that on stream. Why do I suck so bad? Oh my lord. Here, I gotta turn volume down a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, actually. I'll get it up here. Alright. Y'all are gonna be seeing me do this all the time, gang. Dang. Yeah, it's alright. Where? Oh, wait. Bro. Oh, they finally added this thing back. Let's go. It's just like season 3 again. Or no, maybe it was season 2. Yeah, I think it was season 2. Oh no. What we got? Buns. Bunch. Oh. Show your double chin. Weave. Oh wait. Dirty. I panicked. No, I don't want to do that. Bro, I'm such a bot. Alright. Now we chilling. Alright. I just need to stop being so bad. Got a good loadout so far. Is your 6? No, he didn't. How do I get up there? I forgot. I haven't watched Cyber Peak in a while. There it is. Alright, yeah, so me jumping ain't doing nothing. Nah, show that double chin. Weave. Weave. Hold on, did I take it down? I think I did. I need movement. Buns. Actually, no, I'm serious. Is this good? I know people are using this as a shotgun. I don't really like it though. I'm gonna stick with the Sentinel. Actually, I don't know if AG texted me. No, he hasn't. Alright, I'm gonna head over to one of these pods. Come on. No. Launch me. Oh wait, it's over there. Launch me, please. Weave. Alright, the bunker's over here. So he's not that far. Why is there the Grand Canyon? I'm actually gonna pop one of these bigs. I don't think it's been opened yet. No, it hasn't. I'm gonna box it up. So that way I can't get clapped from behind. Bye-bye. What I get? What is the Fury? I don't want that. I do want this. I'm gonna throw it in a minute. Bye-bye. Sit back, slurp. It's in the storm. It's only one tick, and I have a slurp and 3 medis. I'm chilling. Alright, guys. This has been W Stream. You want to challenge me? Let's go, bro. Oh, nah. Did I kill him? Whoa. I didn't even see him. I thought I killed him. Huh. Well, alright. Excuse me. Yo, what's up, Flop Fun? Yo, I just want to say I'm so happy for the 101 subscribers. Like, I can't even explain it to y'all how happy I am of the fact that I have 100 subscribers. It's a great thing to accomplish. That's a fact. We're gonna run some 1v1s. Base control. I'm gonna get cooked. Who's after me? I'm gonna try to call AG one more time. Just to see if he picks up, you know? AG might answer, you never know. Alright, he didn't answer. That is great. Alright. Alright. Pickaxe one shot? Oh no, please, I don't want to deal with the sweat. I knew he was gonna do that. Wait, hold up. Wait, no, hold on. I'm selling. Yeah, hold on. I sold. I will walk in. And for 46? This kid's playing weird. No, my shotgun didn't shoot. No. No. Oh, it's whatever. Ah. What you gonna do? This kid thinks he's him. 100. No, oh my gosh. No way I'm gonna get 10-0. If it gets to 9-0, I'm leaving. He won out of luck. No! What? I'm for 46! This kid is winning on a straight luck. Yeah, I should stop streaming right here. And that's I mean... 50? I don't even know that was possible. This guy heals too much. Gosh, this kid's gay. I'm in your box, kid. 200. Get booty clapped. Somebody get this kid a manual on how to play Fortnite. I'm crashing out. Did I hit him? What the frick? How is he just phasing through? 200. Yo, please use these clips to make an edit for me. If anybody does, I'll give you 1,000 V-Bucks and a shout out. Lucky. He got lucky. kid's not even that good. 1v1 me. Oh wait, this is a 1v1. Not in PC control, but fights. It would clip. What? Okay. Nah, I hate kids like that. They hit you for one time, and then they think that they're good to push. Like, no, get a life, kid. Come on, Pooks. What the freak? Alright, y'all know what? We're gonna Alright.
Royale of day number 1, setting the stage for everyone else. And although they haven't had the performance they wanted throughout the rest of the games of day 1, they slowly started to be able to climb back, playing the way that they do. You see, it is low elimination.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try to go get some food.
However, by sticking to the low ground and to the side, as you can see, they're able to just kind of last a little bit longer, maybe get a few clutch limbs at the end, and stay in that placement-heavy format we know that they like.
Yeah, I like the way their strategies develop, right? Of course, day number 1, we saw them come out really, really hot, and then things look a little bit not so good for them, right, throughout the rest of the day. I like the way that they're playing it. Of course, their off-spawn situation was looking really good. It was just all about execution when it comes to the end game. Now they've sort of, tuned it back a little bit, right? Trying to play a little bit less aggressive, trying to play out as many placement points as they can. And now, 2 games to go, maybe they'll try and go a little bit more aggressive, try and push higher up, because they still drop down right there, right?
We don't have long to go here before we jump back into the game. I wanted to highlight really quickly, Queasy, right? This is the first time we have seen him falter. 15th place in that game, a single elim. Now we only have a 30-point lead. Guys, this is uncharacteristic. Maybe that reset wasn't helpful, but listen, we still have 2 games to go. Kelly, we can still pull this off. We can still do this.
Listen, everyone always talks about caster curses, and I think that's hogwash, but then I spend half of our halftime show talking about Queasy's story in 2nd place, missing out on 1st place in the Invitational, missing out on 1st place last year, and now I'm wondering,
why did you do this?
Are they going to get 2nd once again?
What I hope is that he's learned. I hope he's learned from that last time out, right, getting 2nd place. And I hope that they can now hopefully take that into a few changes now into the last couple of games. Remember, they left it all the way down to the end last year. So
alright, guys.
They had to make a decision. They decided not to land on the 1st place team.
Got grilled cheese.
This time, maybe they'll make a decision. Maybe they'll switch things up. I think they need to here, Zeke, because Vanya and Pixie Maris, they're closing in and they're doing exactly what they needed to do, which is consistency.
Dude, I'm telling you, and that's the thing, right, is we can't make a single mistake. Now, what started like yesterday is like, oh man, this is looking like Quee's game. Now we could be going into game 12, super close, and that's what we live for, right? We hope we go into the last game not knowing who can walk away with the win. But again, Vanya, Queasy makes a single mistake. Vanya's right. He's waiting, praying on it.
Yeah, and it was something I mentioned at the beginning of the show as well. The games that Queasy don't do well in, Vanya's team have to make the most of it. It's absolutely essential, and they're doing that to a T right now. After watching that replay, actually, I mentioned that Vanya actually found heals. I have no doubt they actually set that up, right? Because they had the edit, right? So they had all the heals in there, they had everything that they knew that was there, and even on those comms as well. Really impressed with this team because, of course, their first native language is not English. They're communicating in English. We heard it in that listening right there, and that's so hard for people that live in, of course, different countries and are from different countries, speak different languages. I mean, I feel like we don't talk about it enough in Fortnite, but that is a skill in itself.
I mean, and that's a really good call out when you say that when Queasy is doing poorly, that's when Vanya does well. And I actually think those are the few games that they've went for height. Yeah. Paying attention to that elimination feed, noticing that, oh, the team that is being able to control height is down. This is now our opportunity to take it. They're taking full advantage of everything. Again, it's awareness. And usually I use that in the sense of map awareness.
Yo, who do y'all think is going to win?
Need to be at the top level. That is what they're showcasing here today.
And they're not new to height either.
Because honestly,
what they're used to, right? They're going back to what they know. So
honestly,
it's like,
I'm praying that Clips wins.
Different sort of play style. They're playing low ground. They're playing consistently. Now you think like, oh, they're trying to go for height. You usually associate that with the team that's trying to change.
Did he even qual? I don't even know.
To what they're usually doing. This is like more normal for them than what they were doing yesterday.
Another team that I really want to give a shout out there too is, of course, one from our smaller region in the top 10 right now, and that's King, Phaser, and THZ. They played that game so smart, where they kind of went for this dead side rotation. The zone went up a hill, and everyone's starting to climb up, fighting for a position, and they just kind of went around the hill. That can be a little dangerous. Obviously, building up the hill, if the zone doesn't pull favorably, can be disastrous.
Peterbot's back in.
Luck had it their way. They
Yeah,
were
click,
able to pull zone,
click squad.
and kind of controlled the low ground. It was really smart from them, and I love to see our Brazilian trio up in the top 10.
Can't forget as well, they came to NA, right? They decided they wanted more practice. They wanted to kind of refine their skill set. And Mini, that's showing here on a global stage. It looks so good.
And also, they played in EU in last chapter as well. Chapter 5, they came on over to EU, had a little go there as well. It wasn't necessarily successful for them, but showing what they can do here.
That's right, Mini. I'd love to be
Clicks,
talking
Yomzo,
that
and
battle
Higgs
bus horn
is in 18th
has come.
place.
So it is time. Game number 11. Let's go.
Wow.
Game 11. There's only 2 chances left for every team in this lobby from around the world to get points and rise up that leaderboard. We're seeing the top 4. Anything is achievable. But we had Levin on the last broadcast hyping up, representing EU. I had to bring a brother from NA over. Vivid is going to grace us here this time around.
Jacob, they had to bring in all the stops for this one. We've been talking about it all day. Yeah, NA's looking a little rough. We're still fighting for 3rd place right now, but we know how the fights early game are going on. It's all about Rangers ruin.
And Tayson, gonna be the first touchdown, grabs the chest, Chino, running around, but nowhere left to run. Pablo, though, with the sweeper, finds Tayson. It's gonna be Chicho brought down next by Prodoxy. 2 versus 1 scenario, but Atris has a real chance. Atris takes out Pablo. It's all down to the 1v1, and Prodoxy immediately heading for the high ground. Doesn't want to get trapped with the swarm, but that separation, he hasn't had a chance to utilize his shield.
Yeah, we're gonna watch some. Watch Cube back.
The Cube is back in Fortnite, but this time, it's different. So I investigated why it's here and found the timeline showing what happens next and its plan to rewrite Fortnite history. Today, I'll explain everything from the very beginning. You see, most people don't know the real story. They think they do, and they would be right to say it started when the sky was split into 2 and left behind a gigantic rift. A couple of weeks later, the lightning emanating from this rift would eventually strike next to Paradise Palms in the middle of a Fortnite tournament.
What just happened?
People kept trying to understand what on earth this gigantic cube was doing on the map. They were so confused that the mods of the subreddit had to ban the word cube just to stop the spam, so the fans got creative and nicknamed it Kevin just to get around the filters. The name stuck, and we'd watch him week in and week out rolling around the island, stamping down these strange symbols. Entire websites and fan forums went online tracking every movement, and they calculated that his final destination was Loot Lake.
Oh, yeah. And thus created the island.
But we didn't hear much from the cube after this. It was now melted into a POI, but looking back, the next season would have dire implications for where we are now in 2025. So Darkness Rises saw Kevin emerge from the lake, carrying the entire POI with him and floating in the sky. Just like last time, we had to follow his tracks as this new floating island moved around the map constantly, and fans quickly realized that Kevin was going back to all of the runes he had placed a few months before. With each rune that he revisited, Kevin absorbed power from them and became larger. After all 7 runes were absorbed, the next phase would begin. And think where we are in 2025, because this cube event would kickstart Fortnitemares 28.
Yo, comment, or yeah, type in chat if any of y'all were, first of all, if any of y'all were alive when this happened, or if any of y'all played. I didn't. I started Primal Season.
18. The floating island had now been cracked into 3 separate pieces, and every so often a portal would appear, striking Kevin and taking his power. With each portal, cube monsters would be summoned from another dimension, swarming the island like zombies. This continued for weeks, and Kevin simply remained at Loot Lake, hovering over some kind of vortex. It seemed like this exact location wasn't random, but something Kevin already knew about. As some of the cracks got bigger and the power became too much, Kevin started leaking energy into the whirlpool below him, dripping faster and faster until there was basically nothing left to give. With all of the energy drained, everyone gathered for what seemed to be Fortnite's next live event, but this would basically kickstart the entire storyline.
The butterfly.
Now, at the time, this was completely unexplainable. Where did
Wow.
we go? What happened to Kevin? Why was there a rift butterfly? What did all this mean? All that remained of Kevin were some rocks covering up the place his vortex used to be. Clearly, something was underneath this grass, and he tried to break into it, but we just didn't know what. And for most players, we all assumed it would be the last time we'd see this cube. After all, he felt like more of a side character whose job was complete. But it wasn't. From this very moment, Kevin will begin to make appearances for the next half-decade. A season after the butterfly event, we had moved on to a new villain, the Ice King. He arrived in a floating orb over his castle, also collecting power to prepare for a snowstorm. But take a look at the king in replay mode, and you see that he was holding a fractured piece of the cube. More live events would follow throughout Chapter 1, revealing that there was something inside of Loot Lake after all. The very same spot that Kevin exploded was a vault containing this orb we called the 0 Point. And the inside of this place was very similar to where we appeared in the butterfly event. What we gathered from this was that Kevin was sent here to track down the vault and then break it open. So he was now responsible for kickstarting the story, powering the Ice King, breaking open the vault. I mean, this side character was one of the most important beings in Fortnite history. Clearly, there was more to this, and we wouldn't get the next piece of the puzzle until 3 seasons later in the final moments of the Chapter 1 island. Because of all the rift zones bringing back iconic locations from past seasons, this meant that a Kevin from an alternate timeline had returned. This version of the cube hadn't yet completed its explosion of Loot Lake, but something was kind of weird about it. Despite the fact he was moving around the island just like the original, he didn't activate any of these runes, and he was carrying the motel rather than the Loot Lake house. No one knew what this meant, and only figured it out once the final day of the season happened. Just hours before the end brought a black hole to Fortnite, Kevin returned to his original spot. His purpose was to be a timer for the finale of Chapter 1. And so as we stared at the darkness waiting for what came next, we all wondered, would Kevin ever truly return? When we landed onto the Chapter 2 island, we discovered a different kind of mystery. With the entire map redesigned, there was a treasure trove of new POIs to explore, one of which was Steamy Stacks. This ginormous power plant wasn't powered by nuclear energy, no, something much stronger. It was power from the cube. You see, we would eventually learn that all the material from Chapter 1's island was simply reformed into both Chapter 2 and 3's map, but we didn't know it at the time. This meant that the floating island from Season X had been transformed into a power source for Steamy Stacks, explaining why it now belonged to a company known as Kevolution Energy. This was all that Cube fans would get for the next 2 years. And so as we played the rest of Chapter 2, memories of Kevin were simply that, memories. We would reminisce about his motives, what the butterfly event actually meant, and where he came from, but the answers wouldn't come until 6 seasons later. There was a brand new villain named Raz, and while he was on the island, the center of the map was this place called the Spire. It was a
What does Raz have to do with the cube?
giant tower of stone that was built to encase the 0 Point, and it let it heal after the previous events. Raz was on a mission to learn the secrets of the Spire and figure out why it was calling to him. You see, he'd spent his whole life dreaming of visions of the future, and this Spire had been calling to him for pretty much all of that time. Raz analyzed 0 Point crystals around this place and heard tales of some kind of artifact relating to the Spire. Well, he finally discovered this relic, but it would corrupt him with strange powers, like totally changing his ambitions and transforming him into the villain of the season. He was now the Glyph Master. And just like the Ice King from years before, if you looked at Raz in replay mode, you would see that the artifact that corrupted him this whole time was a shard of the cube. It was the tiniest detail that ended up being Fortnite's official teaser for what was about to dominate the rest of the chapter. Because this corrupted power would bring the last reality and their mothership. So the corruption led the mothership here, and they instantly destroyed the spire, took over the island, and began a huge war. All of the memories of Kevin the Cube playing a role in this were gone. But then we would see short glimpses of him in concerts, and also in side modes that told us his story wasn't over, and it all built up to his re-emergence in Operation Skyfire. So Epic disguised this as an event where we would take down the mothership and bring peace back to the island. Sounded good, right? Well, to defend against our attack, the mothership sent out an enemy that we were already familiar with, Kevin. Except at this point, the Imagined Order had already studied him and just knew how to take him out, and it's where Sloan was able to shut down this cube for good. So why this is important to 2025 is when all the players on the island came together and touched the cube, rebooting it with zero corruption. It was now cleansed and free of the last reality's control, causing the community to give him a nickname of his own, Eleven. It was our first time with a different colored cube, and the puzzle pieces were starting to connect. But this wasn't even the plot twist that cemented the cubes as the most important characters of the decade. That would actually happen a couple minutes later when we would discover who the last reality actually were. We were so overwhelmed by what we had just seen that no one even noticed the golden cube glowing from the back of the room. Instead, we were witnessing their army falling down towards the island, and it prepared us for one of the craziest season themes yet, Season 8, Cube.
Top 5 Gaming always has the best Fortnite videos ever.
Looking back, it's a pretty clever name, considering we thought there were 1 or 2 cubes only for them to have multiplied. And it wasn't just a swarm of corrupted Kevins, these guys were all led by one person, someone who had been pulling the strings from her golden box, the Cube Queen. Around the island, most of the cubes have fallen into the ocean and deactivated, and it showed that they were weak to water. And this explains why Kevin melted into the lake back in Chapter 1, because it was the only way he could get to the...
Oh yeah, I'm done with my food now. It was a grilled cheese and some sun chips. Yeah, I'm done, so I have to take my trash downstairs. You guys are gonna watch this, and I'll be back shortly.
Fault without dying. This weakness to the ocean will become extremely important soon, but for now, it meant that only 5 cubes remained alive on the map, along with their queen and the survivor of Operation Skyfire, Belevin. 1 week later, the 5 cubes had woken up and started moving, and the golden cube had already moved over 50 different times. This was because the Cube Queen was traveling to places like Believer Beach and powering up the other cubes, using the energy to form babies and multiply the army. As more and more were created, corruption began spreading until a forgotten friend got in on the action. You see, the whole time for the past couple years, Steamy Stacks had remained undamaged throughout all of the seasons, but now the cubes are here, and it awakened the alternate universe Kevin that was brought here in Season X. Breaking free from the power plant, all that was left here was a giant hole in the building and the remains of the Kevolution energy sign saying Kev out. If we followed the tracks, it led us straight to the latest cube on the map, the actual return of Kevin himself for the first time in years. When the Cube Queen eventually found him and tried to create babies, he was different. The process just didn't work, implying that Kevin wasn't a part of the last reality. But why was the Queen making all these tiny cubes in the first place? Well, she needed the numbers for the next stage of her plan, as they all began to converge at the same place on the map. With every cube now coming together to form a brand new POI, the golden cube took its place at the very top of the convergence, revealing that of course the Cube Queen was about to break free from inside. But pay attention, because just like Kevin all those years ago, this was the official build-up to Fortnite Marriage.
The time for games is over. Leave nothing behind.
History was officially repeating itself. She was here to unleash an army of monsters from her homeworld, very similar to what Kevin did back in Chapter 1. But these were new and improved creatures from a place known as the Sideways. She was officially overwhelming our fight so that we will be weakened enough in time for the true enemy of the season. You see, with all of the cubes now damaged or busy, she had to use what was left to power up a portal and call for backup. But before that could happen, our main characters had a plan to protect themselves, and we got backup of our own. So with the cube that we were able to get on our side, we could hold off whatever was coming long enough to save the island. 11 was our hope, and now it was time for the portal to open, revealing the full power of the last reality. But sadly, Blevin couldn't handle an entire invasion on his own. So instead, we had to rely on the 7 to reveal that they were on the other side of the island this whole time. They flipped the entire map upside down, and they used the Cube Queen's weakness against her.
What have I missed, guys?
The last reality had been defeated for now. And so with the portal closed and the army decimated, it was time to turn over a new leaf and explore Chapter 3's many mysteries. With the cubes playing such a gigantic role in every major story event to date, it seemed like we had so many unanswered questions. What was the cradle in the sky? Where was all of this going? Instead of answers, we got even more questions in Chapter 3 at a POI known as the Joneses. Because if you went into one of the buildings and looked at this desk, you would see a small figure of Blevin, remembering his contribution to saving the island. But look closer and...
Alright. The stream pulled back up. Alright. Alright, Lamaya. Who really... Chat, y'all said AG was gonna win over, or, AG's better than me. Nah, I'm better. When did Lamaya join? Say a game of Reload real quick. Reload, in my opinion, is the only thing that I like playing. What map is it? Oh, the best map. I'll fight anybody over that. Adventure is the best map. Alright. Yo, should I do a shorts live? I don't know. I feel like people don't like watching shorts live. Because like if you want to watch it live, like you might as well just watch the full thing. Like, so I don't get like TikTok live. Instagram live is actually, that's fun to do. Yeah, guys, I'm live all the time on Instagram. We have fun on there. I don't have a whole lot of followers on Instagram. Maybe we could change that. We've gone live a couple times. It's a lot of fun. I want to tell you all that. It is a lot of work. They really brought the Outlaw to Reload. Best gun in the game. Dusty is like my go-to drop. I love Dusty. Instead of going to we're going to Dusty. I have a certain loop path. And then in here, got a sniper for my first gun. Oh, shiny. Alright. Drop down here. A gatekeeper. They brought this. I ain't never seen a bot with that skin before. I love snipers. I'm gonna keep it for a little bit. Maybe I can hit a snipe or two. Cough, 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 cough. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. Grab. Reload is slowly turning into blitz. Oh yeah, they also took out all the good shotguns. Like the pump. Actually, it's probably more good. Alright. Infantry rifle's goaded. I see you, bro. Are you really trying to heal right now? They really brought the OXR rifle. I'm like, Fortnite's just changing so much stuff. And then they wonder why Fortnite's dying. Good. Go. Whoa! I was not expecting that. Is that guy following me? Yep, he is. Okay, in the trees. You won't find me. Snatch and snatch. Actually, I'm gonna take this. Alright, let's go. See, like, I love reload, bro. Alright. I'm good on math for now. We got 5 kills. Too bad this ain't ranked. I gotta work on my aim. Where do you think I was shooting him from? He probably went off the other side. Fight me. Oh, wait. Guys, I'm scared. Can make it. Is there another one over here? What's on someone wants it. Let's go. Alright. In the tree we go. I can't see nothing. That could have been very bad. Up there. Oh no, I see him. Teamers. I'm lagging very bad. Alright, got better heals. No, we don't. Alright, we all geared up. He rotates. I'm sharing a box with this guy, kind of. How'd I go? Get a gold one of these. Sure, I'll take it. I do kind of like my infantry rifle though. Hey! I killed him! Nice. Got a little bit of height right there. Gotta reload my shotty. This is reloaded. That was a good game. If anybody's watching this stream and was in that game, good game, good game. Yo, if you're watching right now, yeah, to anybody who's watching, tell me what game mode I should play. It can be Blitz, it can be anything by Epic, it can be anything. I don't care. Just type in chat what y'all think I should play, and I'll play it for y'all. It can be creative, it can be anything. I don't care. If y'all want me to 1v1 y'all, we can do that. Also, y'all go through my locker and y'all pick what skin I should wear. Y'all can pick the most abomination of a locker and I'll wear it. I mean, like, it can be this skin, which is actually, this is tough. This is a tough skin. Oh yeah, there's a new crew pack every season. Yeah, it can be Superman, it can be Raw, it can be anything. It can be anything. I do not care. And that wasn't me just trying to flex my locker. I'm just like trying to, yeah. Now we're gonna play reload. I just gotta check something real quick. Right here. Let's refresh. How long have we been streaming for, chat? We've been streaming for 1 hour already. It's not a very long stream. We can go for longer. We can do long streams. I'm like, y'all tell me what y'all want. Like, if y'all want 1 hour streams, I can do that. Y'all want 5 hour streams? I can try to do that. Bye-bye. We're just gonna play reload because I love reload. I'm gonna get up, take you down. Yo, I'm gonna put in chat. This is everybody. Y'all gotta go sub to. Alright? Go sub to YouTube VXEAG. That's just AG. Tino DGS and My Games. They're all good YouTubers. They all make fire YouTube videos. And Tino DDS, he doesn't really have any videos. He's a shorts creator. Cough, cough. With that, let the game begin. Green light! Really, green light is my favorite game mode. I'm not here. Now we're going back to red greens. Load! Oh no, 100 ping is crazy. Alright, let's go. Yo, what's up, fire edits? Yeah, fire edits. I do like cars. Yo, what's up, Lamaya? Yo, I haven't been looking at chat. My bad. My bad. Bro, see, this is why I like streaming. Like, I love y'all so much. Torrent. Get bootied. You're booty. Hee hee. Yo, name a car for edit. Lamborghini Huracan. No. Porsche 911 GT3. There you go. Bro said Tesla. You gotta be specific with it. Porsche 911 GT3. Anymore? I gave you 2 right there. Lambo Huracan. Porsche 911 GT3. Fire. No, I don't have no more. My bad. I don't know cars like that. Me neither. But I'm like, I like cars. They're very cool. I mean, there's always Ferrari. I mean, just pick a random Ferrari. Whoa! Whoa! What? Nah, that's not happening. Not today, bro. You can't see me. Cough. Lamaya, are you still sick? Imagine being sick in the Big 25. Sorry for anyone who's sick. I might have to drop the shadow tracker. This thing sucks. Why did you unfriend me? On what, gang? Bro, if you want to talk about the Snap incident, text me. I'm not about to talk about this on stream. Why are you shooting me? Do you have a oh, wait. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Don't text me right now though, because I'm streaming, so I can't look right now. Yo, fire edit. Alright, hold up. No, you know what? No, this is... I'm putting you in a 10-second timeout. Just because you said, is that Sukuna? No, it is not. It is Par Patroller. That's my Pookie Bear. My Pookie Bear. Okay? Par Patroller is... Oh, she left the stream. Or said, is that Bruno? Oh, yeah, it is Bruno Mars. No. Well, it might look like Sukuna, but it's not. If you say it looks like Sukuna one more time, you are getting put in a timeout for spamming. Your bestie is my bestie. Oh my lord. Bro. Bro, I can't do nothing! Who's my profile? My profile picture is Par Patroller. Bro. Yeah, mods, can we get a ban on Lamaya? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Lamaya has been getting me to watch, I forgot what it's called. It's the anime with Gojo. Oh, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not bad. It's not bad. I will say that it's not horrible. And I do recommend it to some anime lovers. I just watch in my free time. It's pretty good though. Y'all chat, tell me what y'all think about JoJo or Jujutsu Kaisen. Saying that is so like it's weird, but it's fun. Like Jujutsu Kaisen. Lamai says it Jujutsu Kaisen. So cough cough. I only watch it because it has my... On this channel, we're family friendly. So I can't say that word. No, come back. Skibidi. I hate this gun, bro. I'm only carrying it because it's legendary. And it does a decent amount of damage. Who's throwing nukes at me? Oh. Mario. Streaming's fun. I don't know why I don't do it more. After this, I might hop in some OG to see the cube. I haven't seen it yet. Where? Bro. Yo, I will put... Nope. I will put my Snapchat in my bio. I'm gonna change my bio. Yeah, in case any of y'all wanna look at my stories. I don't always play Fortnite. Sometimes I just share my life. Hey. Ah, full box! What? What the heck? Think you pop them? Think you pop them? After I end this stream, I'm gonna stream playing Roblox. Yeah, alright, gang. We got some some Roblox. Yeah. We're gonna play some Roblox. So, that might be in 30 or so minutes. We might pick up Fortnite back again later or tomorrow. Yeah, I just want y'all to know I love you so much. I'm gonna pray us out after I claim these rewards. Your bestie is my bestie. Alright. Close your eyes, go ahead. Alright. Lord, thank you for letting us breathe this day. Thank you for letting us see these things. Thank you for letting us conversate with our family. Thank you for surrounding us with love and joy and a beautiful day. Lord, please make sure that we all are safe and that we all have a beautiful week. Lord, thank you so much. Please forgive us for all our sins and stay with us throughout this week. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alright. Fire edits. It don't matter if it buns. As long as you tag me, it's okay. No, I'm kidding. Even if it's bad, I still appreciate you making it, you know? Let's all check out his channel together. Just switch over real quick. Alright. My first edit on YouTube. Do I have it muted? Alright. We got Yuji Itadori. Let's check out, like, this guy's channel is, it's pretty tough. September 7th. This guy made his channel today. Whoa. Yo, wait. You made your channel today? I mean, like, you got some pretty good views. 107. That's over 200. No. No, yeah, it is. It's over 200 views. Yo. Bro, I mean, my friend said I should. Should what? Alright, I love her so much. I'm gonna catch y'all later. My phone's at 12%, so I gotta charge it. But everybody, go sub up. Sub up to Fire Edits. Post it, man. You're fire.